Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And the setup here, I think it makes breaking it down much more clear. Now, I don't mean to rub salt in the wounds or state the obvious, but yeah, a very brutal day with a gap down and then the price continue to bleed. But from a trading perspective now going into tomorrow, it's actually a very interesting setup. And it all revolves around the fact that, the price finally started to go sideways. And you may be thinking, well, geez, that seems kind of rough if you're considering some sort of downwards price or some sort of sideways price action bullish. Well, yeah, I agree. That's kind of setting the bar low. But again, keeping things in context, not only was there the gap down, but even after the gap down, the price continued to go sideways. However, afternoon-wise, at least the price did start to go sideways. And now you have the final 30 minutes here, which you can see the volume came surging back in, and you got some nice green candles here. So it at least becomes a logical assumption to wonder, hey, is this some sort of bottom? Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy, just because the price has gotten beat up, and now all of a sudden it's starting to go sideways, and now all of a sudden it's actually got some green candles. Does that mean that this is for sure the bottom? There's no such thing as guarantees in the market. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce? No, that would not be shocking at all. But myself nor anyone else can sit here and say that a bounce is for sure happening, because for sures just don't exist in the market. So from a support standpoint, though, as I've already mapped out, $3.90 is going to be that key area of support going into tomorrow for the non-complicated reason other than, well, that's just where the bleeding stopped today. So pretty difficult there, right? The bleeding stopped at 390, therefore that would be considered an area of support. Now, in the event the price does continue to bounce, where are some potential areas of resistance at? As far as the initial level to keep an eye on, that's going to be this little miniature area of support right here at about $4.25. If the price can push up through $4.25, the next key overall level right up there around $4.60. If the price can actually get some closes up above $4.60, I can definitely envision myself, coming back and updating the chart at that point in time. But anyway, look at it. Interesting setup going forward. A nice little risk versus reward here. So we'll see how this one continues to play out on the week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.